My daughter's teenage friend won't stop flirting with me behind everyone's back. I need advice. Things could have gone way worse with this whole mess, and I honestly think I dodged a bullet with how everything played out. I realize plenty of guys in my shoes would have done something terrible with this girl, and maybe it's good she tried this with me, rather than some creep who'd actually hurt her. I'm a 48-year-old guy, married with 2 teenagers, my daughter who's 17, and my son who just turned 15, and they're both really good kids. They both have active social lives, and even though they're having a very different high school experience, I'm proud of both of them equally. My son is very cerebral, and he focuses on his studies more than anything in school. He's a gifted kid, but he still has a couple of friends. My daughter, on the other hand, is a classic social butterfly. She plays sports and has a big friend group that has grown over the years. I've seen girls come and go, and it seems like they have had their fair share of fights within the group, and my daughter always keeps me updated on the drama. Our house is large, and my wife and I are pretty laid back, so our house has become the hangout spot for our kids' friends. On most days, our house is full of a few of both of my kids' friends, and there are about 4 to 8 teenagers hanging out at my house. Both my kids have pretty good friends, and before this one girl, I had never had a problem with anyone my kids brought home. That was until recently, when my daughter became friends with a girl named Claire. The day I met her, my daughter introduced me and told me she had just moved to town. I immediately thought there was something sort of off with this girl. She had this heavy sadness about her. She avoided making eye contact, and she was very skinny, like she skipped most meals. Something bothered me about her, and after she had been over a few times, I told my daughter that I didn't want to pry, but she should let Claire know she is welcome to any food in our kitchen if she likes. My daughter explained that Claire lived with her abusive mother, who was very mean to Claire, especially about her body. My daughter told me that Claire had developed an eating disorder caused by her mom's abuse, and it just broke my heart. I told my wife about Claire's situation, and we agreed that we needed to be extra welcoming to the poor girl. My wife ended up asking my daughter to ask Claire for her favorite foods, and I went to Costco and bought them in bulk. The next day, my daughter and Claire had a half day and came to my house after school. When they walked in, I said hello and told Claire she should try some of the new snacks. The girls walked into the kitchen, and my daughter showed Claire everything we had gotten her. Claire was silent, so I looked over and said, "Just let me know if you want anything else, sweetie. Mi casa es su casa." Just a corny dad joke. I didn't think much of it until Claire looked at me with teary eyes and thanked me in a quiet voice. My heart really aches for the kid, but my wife and I were happy she could come enjoy the safe space of our house. Yet I could have never thought how things might have gone wrong. Full story linked below.